Chosen one, you've felt it, the weight that seems to press down on your chest, the invisible chains that keep you tethered to a past you can't undo. It's guilt. This heavy, suffocating force has followed you like a shadow, even in moments of joy and peace. It's there when you wake, when you sleep, and in the quiet moments of your day when you think no one's watching. The guilt you carry is more than just a feeling. It's a weight that clouds your spirit and holds you back from the life you were meant to live. You have been carrying it for so long that you might not even remember a time before it was a part of you. It is not easy to face, and it is not easy to acknowledge. You may have buried it deep within your heart, hidden it behind distractions, achievements, or even false pride. But chosen one, this guilt is not something that can simply be ignored. It is like an anchor, dragging you down, holding you in place, making every step forward feel like an insurmountable climb. You may have tried to run from it, or even tried to convince yourself that it doesn't matter. But deep down, you know it's there. The guilt you carry is what is holding you back. It is keeping you from stepping fully into your divine purpose, from embracing the power that lies within you. In this moment, chosen one, I invite you to pause and reflect on the guilt that weighs on you. Close your eyes and acknowledge its presence. What does it feel like? Where does it reside in your body? Take a deep breath, and for just a moment, allow yourself to truly feel it, without judgment or resistance. This is the first step toward your freedom, the moment you acknowledge that the guilt you carry is real, and that it is not your fault for feeling it. But now, the time has come to face it. This guilt, this burden, is not something you were meant to carry for the rest of your life. You have been chosen for a purpose far greater than the one you may have allowed yourself to see. Your divine calling is not limited by the mistakes of your past or the regrets you hold on to. It is time to release the grip that guilt has on you, to let go of the past that continues to pull at your soul. You were never meant to carry this weight alone, but in order to release it, you must first acknowledge it. And this is the challenge, chosen one. Facing your guilt is not an easy task. It requires courage to look within, to confront the hurt, the regret, and the shame that you have carried with you for so long. But only when you face it can you begin the process of healing. Only when you recognize the impact this guilt has had on your life can you start to step into the divine freedom that is waiting for you. You may feel that confronting this guilt means admitting to mistakes, to wrongdoings, or to things that have hurt others. You may fear that by facing it, you are accepting that you are somehow flawed or unworthy of redemption. But chosen one, the truth is that you are not defined by your past. You are not defined by the mistakes you've made. You are defined by your ability to rise, to learn, and to grow from them. The guilt you carry does not define your worth. It does not determine the fullness of your potential. Now is the time to release the grip guilt has on you. It's time to stop letting it control your every decision, your every thought, and your every action. You are ready for more, chosen one. You are ready to step into the fullness of your divine calling. But before you can do that, you must free yourself from the past that continues to hold you back. In the quiet moments of reflection, chosen one, I want you to consider this. What would it feel like to let go of this guilt? What would it feel like to walk without the weight of regret on your shoulders? To move forward in peace, without the constant reminder of mistakes past? Imagine, just for a moment, what life could be like if you chose to release the chains that guilt has wrapped around you. But I know, chosen one, that this is not something that can be done overnight. It is not something that will magically disappear. The road to freedom from guilt will require effort, patience, and forgiveness both for yourself and for others. It will require you to face the painful truth of your past, to sit with the discomfort of the emotions that come up, and to finally let go. But as you do, you will begin to feel lighter, freer, and more aligned with the divine purpose that has always been waiting for you. You are ready for this. You were chosen for this moment. The divine has always been with you, guiding you, helping you navigate through the pain, through the guilt, and toward healing. You are not alone in this process. The divine is right beside you, whispering words of love, of forgiveness, and of hope. It is time to release the guilt that has held you in bondage. It is time to walk into the light of your divine purpose, free from the weight of the past. Chosen one, the time has come to step forward. The guilt you carry no longer has to control you. You have the power to release it, to heal, and to embrace the freedom that lies on the other side. The divine has already equipped you with everything you need to move forward. All you need to do is trust in the process and know that as you face your guilt, you will be transformed. Now that you've acknowledged the guilt that has long weighed on your soul, it's time to understand where it comes from. The root, the source, the moments that gave birth to it. This is where true healing begins, chosen one. Understanding the origin of your guilt is not about condemning yourself or reliving past mistakes. It is about recognizing the experiences and choices that have shaped your heart, allowing you to see how you've been carrying this burden without even realizing how heavy it was. Guilt often arises from specific actions, decisions, or events in our lives that we later regret, things we wish we could undo. Sometimes, it is tied to the pain we've caused others, the hurt we've inflicted, or the moments we've failed to act in alignment with our values. Other times, it's more subtle, perhaps an unconscious decision or a seemingly small incident that we've internalized and held against ourselves for far too long. The burden grows when we attach our worth to these moments, when we define ourselves by the mistakes we made, and when we believe we are unworthy of forgiveness because of them. But this is not the divine truth of who you are, chosen one. Take a deep breath now and allow your mind to wander through the past. Reflect on the moments that brought about this guilt. Perhaps there are faces that come to mind, people you feel you have wronged, hurt, or disappointed. Or maybe there are situations where you feel you could have done better, where your actions didn't align with the higher calling you feel within your heart. These moments are not to be avoided, for they hold the key to your freedom. The divine is asking you to face them, to acknowledge them, and to release the hold they have on you. Guilt often comes from the belief that we should have done better, that we should have known better. We hold ourselves to impossible standards, believing that perfection is the only path to peace, and anything less is unforgivable. But in truth, chosen one, no one is perfect, not you, not anyone. The divine knows this. It knows that mistakes are part of the human experience, and it is through those mistakes that we learn, grow, and ultimately align with our true purpose. When we hold on to guilt, we create a story in our minds about who we are based on those moments. We tell ourselves that we are failures, that we are unworthy of love, success, or joy because of what we did or didn't do. We tie our identity to our mistakes instead of recognizing that we are beings of infinite potential and divine light, capable of transformation and healing. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the root of your guilt. What is the core belief that keeps it alive? Is it a belief that you are inherently flawed, unworthy, or broken? Is it a belief that you don't deserve forgiveness or peace? Or perhaps, do you hold on to guilt because you fear that letting go of it will mean that you are excusing your past actions? I want you to understand this, chosen one. Guilt is not about justice or fairness. It is about your perception of your actions and their impact. When you choose to hold on to guilt, you are choosing to continue living in the past, instead of stepping into the fullness of your divine potential. It is time to release these old beliefs and recognize that your past does not define your future. You are not your mistakes. You are not your regrets. You are a being of divine light, here on this earth for a higher purpose, and no mistake can take that away from you. You may have caused pain in the past, chosen one. You may have made decisions that didn't align with the truth of who you are, but it is never too late to make amends, to apologize, to seek reconciliation, and most importantly, to forgive yourself. The divine is waiting for you to release the hold that guilt has on your heart and to step fully into your mission. Your divine purpose is far too great to be tethered by the past. Your past does not have to be a source of shame or regret. It can be the very catalyst for your transformation. As you reflect on the origins of your guilt, begin to ask yourself, what would it take for you to release it? What would it take for you to let go of the belief that you are bound by your mistakes? The answer lies in understanding that you are not defined by what you have done. You are defined by who you are divinely chosen, capable of growth, healing, and redemption. When you embrace this truth, you free yourself from the chains that guilt has wrapped around your soul. And here's the most important part, chosen one, let go of the need to be perfect. It's time to stop measuring your worth against an unattainable ideal. The divine is not asking you to be flawless. It is asking you to be authentic, to be willing to learn, and to be open to transformation. In this divine space of surrender, you will find that the guilt you carry is not a punishment, it is simply a signal. It is a signal that there is something within you that is ready to be healed. It is a sign that you are ready to release the past and move forward with a clean heart. So, chosen one, I invite you now to release the story of guilt you have carried. You are not the sum of your mistakes. You are a divine being, created with purpose, love, and infinite potential. Your worth is not defined by your past actions. It is defined by your willingness to heal, to grow, and to step into your true divine mission. And when you release the weight of guilt, you will be free to embrace the future that awaits you, full of divine possibility and purpose. Chosen one, now that you have begun to see the origin of the guilt you carry, you may feel a sense of clarity beginning to form within you. But understanding where this guilt comes from is just the beginning. Now comes the harder part, the moment when you must face the consequences of the guilt you've been holding on to for so long. This is the moment where you confront the full impact of what you've carried and understand how it has shaped the way you live, think, and interact with the world. Guilt is not a passive force. It doesn't just sit quietly within you, unnoticed and without effect. It seeps into every part of your life. It influences the way you see yourself, the way you respond to others, and even the way you perceive your own worth. When we carry guilt, we inadvertently allow it to control us. It shapes our decisions, taints our relationships, and keeps us from fully stepping into the light of who we are meant to be. The consequences of guilt are deep, more than just emotional pain. They affect the essence of who we are. Look back at the ways you've allowed guilt to shape your life, chosen one. Reflect on the ways it has caused you to doubt yourself, to hide parts of who you are, or even to settle for less than you deserve. Have you ever held back from fully embracing your potential because you feared you weren't worthy enough? Have you ever pushed someone away because you felt undeserving of love or connection? The consequences of guilt extend beyond personal suffering. It isolates us, diminishes our confidence, and blocks the flow of divine energy in our lives. The divine never intended for you to live in this way. You were created to experience life abundantly, fully engaged, fully connected, and fully aligned with your purpose. But guilt prevents that. It keeps you stuck in the past, telling you that you are unworthy, that you don't deserve to move forward. But this is not the truth, chosen one. The divine has a different plan for you, one of growth, healing, and alignment with the purpose that was always yours to fulfill. When you hold on to guilt, you stop moving forward. You carry the past with you, and with it, the fear that you are defined by your mistakes. You stop embracing the fullness of the present moment, the abundance that exists right now. You rob yourself of the opportunities that await you by staying rooted in the past, by believing that you are bound to the mistakes you've made or the harm you've caused. But this is not who you are. This is not your divine identity. Take a moment, chosen one, and reflect on the relationships you've allowed guilt to affect. Perhaps there is someone you have kept at arm's length, thinking that you are not worthy of their love or understanding. Perhaps there are things left unsaid, apologies unspoken, or reconciliations yet to happen because you have felt the weight of guilt telling you that you don't deserve peace or healing. It's time to face this truth. By holding on to the guilt, you are not protecting yourself, you are imprisoning yourself. You are keeping yourself locked away from the love, connection, and growth that are part of your divine birthright. In your heart, you know this. You know that by continuing to carry this guilt, you are not honoring the divine plan for your life. You are not allowing yourself to be the person you are meant to be. It is time to release it. The consequences of guilt are not worth the weight of the burden. The divine has already forgiven you, and it's time for you to forgive yourself. The healing process begins the moment you decide that the past no longer defines you. But how, you may ask? Do you release this guilt? How do you undo the damage it has done? The answer lies in facing it with courage, with honesty, and with love. You must acknowledge the hurt you've caused, both to yourself and to others, and choose to let go of the belief that your mistakes define you. You must choose to forgive, not just the others you feel may have wronged you, but yourself as well. Forgiveness does not mean excusing past actions. It does not mean denying the hurt you may have caused. What forgiveness does is free you from the chains of guilt that have bound you for so long. It releases you from the belief that your past is something you must carry forward. When you forgive, you free yourself to move forward with a clean heart, to embrace the present moment with grace and compassion. Forgiveness is a gift, both for you and for those who may have been hurt by your actions. It is the divine's way of inviting you to step into the fullness of your being, to release the past and move toward your divine destiny. It is in forgiveness that you find your peace, your clarity, and your freedom. It is in forgiveness that you make room for the divine to move in your life, to heal your heart, and to show you the beauty of the future that awaits. Chosen one, it's time to heal. It's time to face the consequences of the guilt you've carried, to acknowledge the impact it has had on your life, and to choose to let it go. You are not defined by your past. You are not defined by the mistakes you've made. You are a divine being, full of potential and light, capable of love, growth, and transformation. The consequences of guilt do not have to be your future. You can choose a new path, a path of healing, forgiveness, and peace. So now, take a deep breath, and in your heart, say goodbye to the weight of guilt. Choose to release it. Choose to forgive yourself. The healing has already begun, and the divine is with you every step of the way. Embrace this truth. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of love, and you are worthy of the divine purpose that is unfolding in your life. Chosen one, now that you've begun the process of releasing your guilt, and you've started to forgive yourself, it's time to take the most crucial step on this journey, reclaiming your worth. Guilt has kept you from recognizing the divine power within you, from seeing yourself as the beautiful, capable, and purposeful being that you are. But now, you are stepping into your true identity, the one that has always been present beneath the weight of your past mistakes and regrets. You are not defined by your guilt or by what you've done wrong. You are defined by your divine essence, your inherent worth, and the purpose that you were born to fulfill. It's easy to forget, in moments of guilt and shame, how deeply loved you are. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that your worth is determined by your actions or by the judgments of others. But this is not the truth. Your worth is not something that can be earned or lost. It is not something that can be defined by the mistakes you've made. Your worth is inherent, unchangeable, and divine. It was bestowed upon you by the Creator, long before you ever made your first mistake, long before guilt ever had the chance to take root in your soul. So, chosen one, in this moment, I invite you to see yourself as the divine sees you. You are a beautiful, radiant soul, filled with potential and power. The divine has placed within you the spark of life, and that spark is what gives you your worth. It is not your past actions that define you, it is your divine essence. You are worthy of love, worthy of peace, and worthy of all the blessings that the universe has to offer. But you must choose to embrace your worth. You must choose to let go of the stories you've been telling yourself that you are unworthy, that you are defined by your past, that you cannot move forward because of the mistakes you've made. These stories are lies, chosen one. They are stories that you've believed because you've allowed guilt to take the place of your true identity. But now, it's time to rewrite that story. The divine has always seen you as worthy. It has always seen you as capable of greatness. You were chosen for this moment, chosen to step into your divine purpose and to share your light with the world. The divine does not see you as broken or flawed. It sees you as perfect in your imperfection, as someone who is growing, learning, and evolving. And it is in that evolution that your true worth shines. You may wonder, chosen one, how can you embrace this worth when the guilt feels so heavy, when the regret is so real? How can you claim your divine power when you feel so small and insignificant? The answer lies in understanding that your worth is not based on what you have done or failed to do. It is based on who you are at your core. You are a child of the divine, created with purpose and love. That truth cannot be taken from you, no matter what mistakes you have made or how deeply you've struggled. You must begin to see yourself through the eyes of the divine, through the eyes of love and compassion. You must begin to forgive yourself, not just for your actions, but for holding on to the belief that you are unworthy. Your worth is not something that can be diminished by guilt. It is something that remains, unwavering, deep within you, waiting for you to recognize it. So, I ask you now, chosen one, to look in the mirror. Look deep into your own eyes and see yourself as the divine sees you. See yourself as worthy of all the love, all the peace, and all the joy that life has to offer. You are not defined by your mistakes, and you are not defined by the guilt you carry. You are defined by your heart, by your spirit, and by your willingness to grow and evolve. Your divine worth is something that cannot be taken away by the world. It is something that can only be embraced when you release the chains of guilt and step fully into the person you were meant to be. As you continue on this journey, you will begin to notice the subtle shifts within yourself. You will begin to feel more at peace, more aligned with your true purpose. The weight of guilt will no longer hold you back, and you will step into the fullness of your divine potential. You will begin to see the world in a new light, one that is filled with possibility, hope, and divine love. The next step is not about striving for perfection. It is about accepting yourself fully, flaws and all. Your worth is not in being perfect. It is in being authentic. The divine is calling you to embrace the person you are, imperfect, yet divinely designed, filled with infinite potential. When you embrace that truth, you will begin to see yourself as the divine sees you. And in that recognition, you will find your power. Let go of the guilt, chosen one, and step into your divine worth. You are enough. You have always been enough. The mistakes of your past do not define you. You are not your guilt. You are a divine being, chosen for a purpose greater than you can imagine, and you are worthy of all the blessings the universe has to offer. Take a moment to sit with this truth. Close your eyes and feel it resonate deep within you. You are worthy. You are enough. Your worth is divine, and it cannot be taken away. You have the power to heal, to grow, and to step fully into the life you were meant to live. The divine has already equipped you with everything you need to succeed. All you need to do now is trust in your worth and embrace the divine purpose that awaits you. Chosen one, as you step into the realization of your divine worth, there's one powerful step you must now take, one that will help solidify the transformation you've begun, the act of forgiveness. Not just forgiveness for others, but forgiveness for yourself. It's time to understand that the guilt you carry is a weight you no longer need to bear. You must forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made, for the moments of regret that have been haunting you. This is the final piece that will set you free. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. Chosen one. It is not just an act of kindness, it is an act of liberation. Forgiving yourself is not about excusing your mistakes or pretending they didn't matter. It is about acknowledging them, learning from them, and then releasing the hold they've had on your soul. It's about recognizing that you are human, that you are not perfect, and that your past does not define who you are or who you can become. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself from the prison of guilt and shame that has held you back for so long. I know, chosen one, that this might feel difficult. You might feel as though you don't deserve forgiveness, that the things you've done are too much to forgive. But let me tell you this, forgiveness is not a reflection of your worth or your actions. It is a reflection of your growth. When you forgive yourself, you acknowledge that you are no longer bound by your past mistakes. You give yourself permission to move forward, to be free, and to embrace the person you are becoming. Forgiveness is a powerful act of self-love. It allows you to release the emotional weight of regret that has clouded your heart. When you hold on to guilt, it ties you to the past, keeping you from fully stepping into the future. The divine has already forgiven you, chosen one. You don't have to wait for others to forgive you before you forgive yourself. You don't have to wait for the world to give you permission to heal. You have the power to release yourself from the chains of guilt right now. You have the power to say, I am worthy of forgiveness, and to let go of the heavy burden that has been weighing on your heart. Take a moment, chosen one, and ask yourself, what would it feel like to forgive yourself? What would it feel like to let go of the shame and regret, and to finally accept yourself fully, without judgment or condemnation? How would your life change if you embraced the power of forgiveness? Forgiveness is not just an internal process, it has a profound impact on how you experience the world around you. When you forgive yourself, you stop carrying the emotional baggage that clouds your relationships with others. You stop projecting your guilt onto those around you, allowing you to connect more deeply with the people in your life. You free yourself from the need to hide parts of yourself, to wear the mask of perfection. You begin to live authentically, and in that authenticity, you find peace. But forgiveness, chosen one, is not always easy. It requires vulnerability. It requires you to face your past mistakes and the feelings of regret that may arise. But it also requires strength. The strength to release the shame, to let go of the belief that you are unworthy of peace. You are not your mistakes. You are not your guilt. You are a divine being, created with love and purpose. When you forgive yourself, you are affirming that your worth is not tied to the mistakes of your past. You are affirming that you are worthy of love, of peace, and of all the blessings that the universe has to offer. As you take this step of forgiveness, chosen one, know that you are not doing it alone. The divine is with you, guiding you through this process. It is there, holding space for you as you release the old patterns of guilt and shame. It is there, cheering you on as you step into the fullness of your divine purpose. And remember, this forgiveness is a gift. It is a gift to yourself, to the divine, and to the world around you. Now, close your eyes for a moment, chosen one. Take a deep breath. Inhale the love and light of the divine, and as you exhale, release the guilt, the shame, and the regret. Let it all go. Feel the weight lift from your heart as you forgive yourself. Feel the divine love surround you, affirming that you are worthy of healing, worthy of peace, and worthy of the future that lies ahead. You are not bound by your past, chosen one. You are free, you are powerful, you are loved. And as you forgive yourself, you will find that your heart becomes lighter, your spirit becomes brighter, and your purpose becomes clearer. The divine has a beautiful plan for you, one filled with joy, peace, and fulfillment. And the first step in stepping into that plan is forgiving yourself. Forgiveness is the key to unlocking your true potential, chosen one. It is the key to stepping into your divine power, and it is the key to living the life you were always meant to live. As you release the guilt and the past, you will open the door to new possibilities, new growth, and new opportunities. You will begin to see yourself in the light of the divine, and in that light, you will shine brightly. You are forgiven, chosen one. You are worthy. You are free, chosen one. Now that you've embraced forgiveness, not just from others, but from yourself, the next phase of your journey is about stepping fully into your divine power. Guilt, shame, and regret have kept you from recognizing the immense strength and potential that have always been within you. It is time to reclaim what is rightfully yours, your worth, your confidence, and your divine purpose. The divine is calling you to walk boldly, to trust in the power that you possess, and to step into the life that has always been waiting for you. Reclaiming your power is not about arrogance or pride. It is about recognizing that you are a vessel of the divine, created for greatness. It is about acknowledging the strength within you to rise above your past, to heal, and to move forward with confidence. This power is not something that can be taken from you. It is something that is innate to who you are. It is the divine spark within you that has been waiting for you to recognize it, to activate it, and to allow it to guide you. The guilt that has weighed you down for so long kept you from fully embracing this power. It told you that you weren't enough, that you were broken or unworthy. But the divine truth is this: you are whole, you are complete, you are powerful beyond measure. And now, as you release the guilt and the shame, you free yourself to fully embody your divine strength. But reclaiming your power requires action, chosen one. It requires you to step into your life with intention, to make choices that align with your divine purpose, and to trust in the guidance you receive from the divine. It is time to stop doubting yourself, to stop second-guessing your decisions, and to start trusting in the wisdom that flows through you. The divine is always with you, supporting you, guiding you, and empowering you. But the final step is up to you to choose to step into your power, to choose to walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are capable of achieving your highest potential. Reclaiming your power is about releasing the beliefs and fears that have held you back. It's about letting go of the stories you've told yourself that you are not good enough, that you are too damaged to be successful, or that you are destined to be stuck in your past. These stories are lies, chosen one. They are the narratives that the world and your ego have created to keep you small, to keep you from stepping into the fullness of your divine calling. But you are not small, you are mighty, and now is the time to reclaim that truth. Take a moment, chosen one, to look back at the moments in your life where you've allowed fear and doubt to hold you back. Think about the opportunities you've missed, the dreams you've put aside, and the ways you've hidden your light from the world. These moments are not to shame you, they are to empower you. They are the moments that have prepared you for this moment of transformation, when you will step into the fullness of your power and purpose. The divine does not create mistakes. It does not create beings who are weak or incapable. It creates beings of infinite potential, capable of achieving greatness, of healing, of loving, and of serving the world in profound ways. And now, chosen one, it is time for you to step into that greatness. It is time for you to recognize the power within you that has always been there, waiting to be awakened. In order to fully reclaim your power, you must trust in yourself. You must trust that you have the strength, the wisdom, and the divine support to achieve everything you are meant to do. You must trust that you are capable of overcoming any obstacle, of healing any wound, and of fulfilling the divine purpose that has been placed within you. When you trust in your own power, you align with the divine flow of life, and that flow will carry you to places of unimaginable beauty and fulfillment. Let go of the fear that holds you back. Let go of the doubt that tells you that you are not worthy of success, of love, and of joy. You are worthy, chosen one. You are more than enough. And now is the time for you to stand tall in your truth, to own your divine power, and to walk boldly into the future that has been waiting for you. As you step into this new chapter, you will notice that the world around you begins to shift. The opportunities you once thought were out of reach will begin to present themselves. You will begin to see the path ahead with greater clarity, and you will be guided toward the people, places, and experiences that align with your highest purpose. The divine will continue to support you, but it is now your responsibility to take the steps forward. You have the power, chosen one, to change your life. You have the power to heal, to grow, and to step into your divine purpose. The divine has already equipped you with everything you need. Now, it's time for you to trust yourself, to trust the guidance of the divine, and to take action. This is your time. This is your moment to reclaim your power and live the life you were always meant to live. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but it will be worth it. Every step you take toward reclaiming your power is a step toward the life you deserve. And as you walk this path, you will find that you are not alone. The divine is with you every step of the way, cheering you on, supporting you, and guiding you toward your highest purpose. Now is the time to rise, chosen one. Step into your power, embrace your divine worth, and trust that the universe is aligning everything in your favor. You are ready, chosen one. Now that you've stepped into your power, the next crucial step is to live beyond the guilt of your past, to embrace the fullness of the present, and to trust the divine unfolding of your life. This moment is not just the culmination of your efforts so far, but the beginning of a new way of living. You have learned to forgive, you've reclaimed your divine worth, and now you must walk forward into your life with intention, fully trusting that the divine is guiding you every step of the way. Living beyond guilt means no longer being bound by the past, the experiences that once held power over you, the regrets, the shame, the mistakes, can no longer control you. These were chapters of your story, but they are not your entire story. The future that is unfolding before you is what matters now. And that future is not defined by your past, but by the strength and wisdom you've gained through it. Every challenge, every sorrow, every piece of guilt you've released has prepared you for this very moment, the moment when you fully step into your divine purpose. This is the time to stop looking back. You have already forgiven, you have already healed, and it's time to move forward with confidence. When you choose to live beyond guilt, you stop seeing yourself as someone defined by their mistakes. Instead, you see yourself as someone who has learned from them, grown from them, and is now ready to embrace the abundant life that the divine has prepared for you. You are free to live in the present, unburdened by the weight of the past. You are free to trust that the divine is guiding you toward what you are truly meant to do. But to live beyond guilt, you must also step away from self-judgment. There will be moments, chosen one, when doubt tries to creep back in, when guilt whispers that you are not enough, or that you don't deserve the future you are creating. But know this, those thoughts are the remnants of an old way of being. They are not who you are, they are not the truth. You are deserving of everything that is unfolding before you. You are deserving of peace, of success, of love, and of divine fulfillment. And the more you embrace that truth, the more you will step into the life you've always dreamed of. Living beyond guilt also means embracing the present moment. The past, with all its burdens, no longer defines you, and the future, with all its uncertainties, is full of possibilities that you are now ready to meet. It is in the present that you have the power to make choices. It is in the present that you can create the life you desire, free from the limitations of guilt. The divine is right here, right now, guiding you in this very moment, and this moment is all you need. You must also remember, chosen one, that living beyond guilt is about forgiveness in action. It is not just about forgiving yourself and others mentally, but it is about embodying that forgiveness in your everyday life. It means releasing old patterns of self-sabotage, of hiding in the shadows of regret, and stepping fully into the light of your divine calling. It means making choices today that reflect the person you are becoming, the person who is free from guilt and fully aligned with their divine purpose. This process will take time. Healing is not a one-time event, but a journey. Yet, each day you choose to live beyond guilt, you grow stronger, more aligned with your purpose, and more capable of fulfilling the mission that has been set before you. It's time to trust that the divine has already placed everything in your path that you need. The lessons you've learned from the past are not failures. They are the steps that have prepared you for the future. Remember that you are not walking this journey alone. Chosen one. The divine is with you, surrounding you with love, wisdom, and support. Every step you take forward is divinely guided. Every decision you make is supported, and every moment you choose to live beyond guilt brings you closer to the fulfillment of your purpose. Trust in the divine process. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You are exactly where you need to be, and the future that awaits you is full of promise. As you move forward, chosen one, take a deep breath and feel the power of this moment. Feel the weight of guilt lifting from your soul. Feel the freedom that comes with stepping fully into your life, unburdened by the past, free to create, free to love, and free to embrace the divine purpose that has been set before you. You are worthy of everything that lies ahead. The divine has already prepared the way, and all you have to do is walk it. This is your time, chosen one. Your past does not define you. Your mistakes do not define you. You are free, and this is just the beginning of the amazing journey that awaits you. The divine is with you, guiding you, supporting you every step of the way. And as you live beyond guilt, you will discover the peace, the joy, and the fulfillment that has always been waiting for you. You are ready. You are worthy. And your divine purpose is unfolding before you. Trust in yourself, trust in the divine, and trust that this is the life you were always meant to live. Chosen one, now that you've embraced the power to live beyond guilt and let go of its grip on your life, the final step in your transformative journey is to embrace divine redemption fully. This is where everything you have learned so far comes together, where the threads of forgiveness, healing, and reclaiming your worth are woven into the fabric of your true divine purpose. Redemption is not just about undoing your past mistakes or making up for what you've done wrong. It's about the divine calling you to rise, to step into the fullness of who you were always meant to be, and to fulfill the unique purpose that has been placed on your heart. Understand, chosen one, that redemption is a process, not a single event. It is not something you can achieve by simply saying, "I am forgiven." It is something you must embody, something you must live every day as you step into the life the divine has already prepared for you. Redemption is the recognition that you are worthy of peace, of love, and of the life that lies ahead of you. It is the divine saying, "You are healed, and you are free to walk the path I've set for you." This is the most powerful shift you will make. The moment you recognize that you are redeemed, you step into a new way of being, one that is not held captive by your past, not defined by your mistakes or regrets, but one that is free to fully live out the divine purpose that has been unfolding since the moment you were born. Redemption means releasing the chains of guilt and shame, and it means embracing the freedom that comes with knowing that you are whole, complete, and worthy of everything that is to come. You may be wondering, chosen one, how does this transformation truly manifest? How does redemption change the way I live, think, and act? The answer lies in your daily choices. Redemption requires that you step into your true self, that you stop hiding behind the facade of guilt and start living as the empowered, divine being you were always meant to be. When you embrace redemption, you begin to see yourself with new eyes, eyes that no longer look at your past with regret or shame, but that look forward with hope, confidence, and clarity. The divine purpose that has been calling you all along is now ready to be fulfilled. As you accept your redemption, you align yourself with the flow of the universe, knowing that you are supported, loved, and guided every step of the way. You no longer walk in fear or doubt, wondering if you are worthy of what lies ahead. You now know that you are worthy, not because of your actions, but because of your divine essence. You are worthy because you are a child of the divine, created with purpose, love, and infinite potential. Living in redemption is a process of reclaiming your power. It's about realizing that your past does not hold you back. It is your foundation, the soil in which your growth took root. Your redemption doesn't erase your past, it transforms it. It takes your experiences, your mistakes, and your trials, and uses them as stepping stones to elevate you to new heights. What you once thought were failures are now your greatest triumphs, because they have brought you to this moment of divine awakening, where you are free to live the life you were always meant to lead. Embracing divine redemption also means embracing the future with open arms. You are no longer bound by the limitations of the past. You are not defined by your mistakes. The divine is calling you to step into your future with courage and confidence, knowing that you are equipped for everything that lies ahead. Trust that the divine has already paved the way for you. The obstacles you once saw as roadblocks are now opportunities for growth, for learning, and for stepping further into the power and purpose you were created to fulfill. Now, as you take this step forward, chosen one, I invite you to release any remaining doubts you may have. The divine has already forgiven you, and it is time for you to forgive yourself fully. The weight of guilt, regret, and shame has no place in your life anymore. Let go of the belief that you are anything less than divine, anything less than powerful, and anything less than worthy. You are ready for the future that is unfolding before you, a future full of joy, purpose, and fulfillment. You are ready to live as the true embodiment of the divine calling you have always carried within you. As you move forward, remember this: redemption is not a final destination, it is a way of living. It is a daily practice of choosing to trust in your worth, to trust in the divine plan for your life, and to trust in the love and guidance that surround you. It is living in alignment with your divine purpose, knowing that you are constantly evolving, growing, and stepping more fully into who you are meant to be. In this moment, chosen one, take a deep breath. Feel the weight lift off your shoulders. Feel the peace that comes from knowing you are forgiven, redeemed, and free. The divine is calling you to step fully into the life you were meant to live, and the time to do so is now. Embrace it with open arms, For the future is bright, and it is yours for the taking. You are ready for this, chosen one. You are worthy of all the blessings that await you. And as you step into your divine redemption, you will discover that your journey has only just begun.